people, and welcome back to the NES adventure of time to fly an X-Wing and not know what on God's name I'm doing. Yeah, it's just the gunning part, luckily. No flight sim stuff yet, which, thank God for that. That'll make it all the worse, won't it? But even right now, the fact of the matter is, trying to use the keyboard with a crosshair kind of stinks. And second of all, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, it just kind of stinks as a general rule. Yeah, it's just kind of really terrible. Because it doesn't really aim right. At least as far as I've seen. Maybe it is aiming right, I just don't know it. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. Let that be a lesson to you all. Don't know what you're not doing, or something like that. I don't know what the lesson is, but let's reload this thing. I have a save state. It's Star Wars. Oh god. Oh god, I don't like Johnson. I don't like Johnson. I forget how to play the game. Did I mention I hate this? I don't know how to, wait. I'm like mashing multiple keys. That seems to be working somehow. I'm just gonna mash multiple keys over and over and hope that does something. I can't hit him. Oh god. Mashing multiple keys actually seems to help though. I can't hit him. Yoo-hoo! I couldn't hit it. It was outside my range field of view. Really? How much longer do I have to do this? Like, oh my god, I've actually done this for a while. And surprisingly, I'm actually surviving all this. And now I'm gonna die. Because they're everywhere. Come on, just die already. Let me... You've gotta be kidding me. How many TIE fighters was that? Seriously, how many was that? It just kept coming and coming and coming. It never stopped. I mean, I had to have been going for 2 of those minutes there. I was fighting TIE fighters in a hellhole for 2 minutes? Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'll just keep shooting at this one. That seems to help. I can also turn. So yeah, I need a turn. Strategy! See? Turn! Take advantage of everything I have in my capabilities. Owie. Okay, why am I veering towards them? They're on the edge? Avoid them like that. Okay. I'm thinking strategy, people. I gotta stop veering towards them. That's my problem. Okay, if they're in the middle, though, I can't veer away from them, can I? No, I can't. If they're not in my cockpit field of view, well, they're useless to me. Ah. This ain't good. This ain't good. I'm just shooting left or right. Forget everything else. Oh, wait. This ain't good. I don't know how to do this game. Well, I can literally press any button and it'll, like... Okay, so we just gotta keep wiping out TIE fighters over and over. I don't know how many there are, but then again, we have a powered-up fighter, so it's more powerful than the Millennium Falcon was, that's for sure. It's just, you know, they're making you fight a ridiculous number of these now. And well, all these TIE fighters on the roof. Roof of space? Don't mind me, I'm just the hero of the story. I'm gonna kill you all! Yeah, I'm not really trying to move too much. I'm just moving my cockpit around and shooting. Not even bothering up and down, just trying to dodge these. Balls of fury! Move this way. Okay, just keep going. Destroy as many as we can, because I assume that's what's going to be needed to get me out of this hellhole. I'm not sure. Come on. Lukey boy! How didn't I hit that one? And just like that, I died. I swear, I survived for like 2 freaking minutes or something like that, and then I die. Which is depressing, because that's probably... I'd say I have to, like, probably survive for 3 minutes or something like that, because I'm surviving for a long time. You know... I mean, I'm killing a lot. It's definitely more than the Millennium Falcon stage was, that's for sure. Really wonder how many times I'm supposed to kill. Okay, time to play I don't know what I'm doing, or something like that. The strategy isn't working too well. Yeah, that strategy didn't really work. Yeah, the best strategy seems to be to... That's odd. The X key doesn't work. I thought it worked before. That's very odd. Just die already, punk. Did I mention how much I hate TIE fighters? No, but you probably get the picture now. Come on. Start spamming both buttons. Desperation! I don't even know what the X-Ray does, but let's spam it anyway. Pretend it does something. The futility of the situation shall make it look more epic. Star Wars. An epic of tale of me trying to not die horribly. Lots of TIE fighters still. And that was a barrage of death. Owie. Means they're gonna die. It means they're gonna feel so bad about it. Okay, we made it through hell. We have no shields. Is that good or bad? Uh-oh. I mean, I'm on the Death Star now. Okay, I think that means I skipped all that. Yay! Wait, what? This looks like actually how the Famicom ended. Wait, Death Star Trench Run. Is it going to work into similar controls? Oh, look at my health. It's ridiculously low. Okay, I need to figure out how to use controls here. Okay, this is faster. And these are torpedoes. Okay. So it's just like the other Death Star Trench. Like, literally like it. God. Yeah, I'm gonna die now. This is just like the Famicom. You know, there's no time limit on this one, though, like the Famicom had, though. It just is... The fact that there's really no way to slow down or anything like that. It's just more of a slider. Is there any way to heal or anything? I have some rogue TIE fighters trying to kill me. I could use a checkpoint system. Healing, anything. Wait, what? No! Oh wow, a TIE fighter just appeared from behind. So yeah, this is all one stage. I see. So, can this be a long stage or something? I'm not sure. The Force is strong with me. Has to be, because I literally have next to no health. Curse. See, this is the biggest problem. They come from behind. They come from behind and run right into you. And it's like, how do you even stop that? They literally are ramming into you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Ah. See, I'm busy trying to deal with that now that I'm dodging. And it's not really working either. Okay, that's one down. Just need to be very cautious here. Owie. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. And this is why we saved all these lives. Wasn't it good that we saved all these lives? We're gonna need them. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Of course, a little tiny hole. Curse you, little tiny hole! You were my downfall! Why don't I just hold it down like this? There's literally no reason not to hold it down like this, and... What was that? That was weird. It was like flickered for a second there. Well, at least I made it a stage. See, this is the problem, is that it's all... Try to beat the Death Star or whatnot. Well, that lasted long. And this is why I have save states or whatnot. Because look at that, total black screen. Yay! That would have stunk! To have not have saved at all, made it to the final stage, and then get a black screen. Okay. Just keep moving. Just gonna try and react quickly, cautiously. Use a Schwartz. I see it slightly to the left. You gotta veer slightly to the left! It's a new defense maneuver. That's the thing, there's really no defense if you crash to a wall. You're basically dead. So yeah, this is all needs to be in one go. Nintendo Hard again. What else is new? Nintendo Hard, everyone. Hey, I've cheesed the entire game. I'm not cheesing this. I'm doing this legitimately. Yeah, there, I'm gonna complain about it. You know, I mean, I'm still kind of not used to it, Jimmy, because of... I can load easily enough, but, you know what I mean. Hopefully. I'm not sure if I know what I mean. I really gotta stop evading the guys behind me. God, these walls are so terrible. I really wonder how long the trench run is as well. Careful, careful, careful. I really gotta stop being distracted by the TIE Fighter. That's the problem. I start thinking, TIE Fighter, dodge. And sure enough, what does that do? That kills me. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's try this again. The Schwartz is strong with this one. Well, that was anticlimactic. Just a bit. Why wouldn't I use this button? Literally. What purpose is there for not firing at full throttle constantly? Especially we have split-second reactions that are constantly quiet here. You really have to do this all perfect. At the same time, need to split-second reaction it. It's a bit difficult, I would say. Come on, get me to a checkpoint at least. Okay, we're through the hole. Through this hole. We're somewhere else now, entirely. Oh joy! TIE Fighters everywhere! Did I mention I hate TIE Fighters? And the ones coming from my rear are the biggest pain in my rear. They're coming in too fast. Okay. Lost half my life already, and well, somewhere. Owie! Bloody thing pushed me. That stupid TIE Fighter pushed me. I wonder if he was yelling "look out" when he did it too. Look out! Wouldn't surprise me. We can do this. We can do this. Or we can't do it. We can't do it, everyone. I tried. I died. I failed again. Well, so far I haven't died, but you know it's coming. Just a matter of when. But my guesstimate, I would say soon. Ish. Owie! You bloody TIE Fighter! That bloody TIE Fighter! I was doing good! I was dodging all the walls, everything. Suddenly a TIE Fighter comes up behind me and instantly spawns in, appears right on me, and insta-kills me. That right there has to be a record for one of the worst things that can happen to you. But the game. All that work for nothing. All because of one thing that spawned into the map right on me. Literally right inside of me. Yeah. Thanks a lot, bub. So what do concussion missiles do anyway? Like, I don't really see the purpose of, like, concussion missiles. I'm trying to see if, like, they blow up something or something like that. Not really, no. I mean, of course you'll need them for the destruction of the Death Star when that eventually comes. How am I supposed to actually know when that is? And why did the TIE Fighter just appear behind me and slam me into a wall? Oh yeah, I guess that's all they love to do. Really? Look at this. TIE Fighter after freaking TIE Fighter does the exact same freaking thing. You know I can also spam both of them at once, right? I am Godman! Behold my power! Ooh. When I do this, the concussion missiles actually bounce backwards, destroying the TIE Fighters literally right behind me. Ooh, I found a way to beat them! And that means I can focus on my flying as long as I spam these keys. Wait, what? Did I just destroy the Death Star? Okay. Whoops. I didn't even realize that was what I was supposed to be shooting at. Oh my god, okay. I didn't even realize I was supposed to be shooting at that. Really? Okay. Go me. Why does this sound like dire funeral music? This doesn't sound happy. This doesn't sound happy. It sounds like someone's dead. Who died? Where's Ben? Ben was with me. They were all with me. Where did Ben go? Final percent completion, 100. Oh, sweet. Wait, how did I just go from 65 to 100? Wait, what? How does that make sense? I just went from 65 to 100? In one stage? How does that even make sense? You're telling me more than a quarter of the game was somehow dedicated to that last stage. Which actually was a lot shorter as soon as I realized I could use concussion missiles and right up I hit that wall. I mean, that narrow straight kind of looked like it would be the run, but I didn't realize it was. Like, you would think at that point, you know, the game would end. You know, like, you crash into a wall or something like that. Not go on infinitely in a maze, wondering what you're supposed to do, thinking you're supposed to get to the end of this thing. I thought we were supposed to be walking towards the end of the entire Death Star line. It turns out you literally just had to go around the corner and shoot a concussion grenade. Which is really easy when you start spamming every button. The lesson here, people, is spamming helps. Save scumming and spamming are the answers to life's problems. That's the lesson. Well, I did beat that final stage all on my own, but that was a rather easy final stage. Very anticlimactic. Star Wars! Yeah. Da, 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 da. And so now it just totally loops around. And you can play Tatooine again! Well, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to play this horrible game again? Yeah. So, that's the NES game. That's Star Wars for the NES, people. Amazing. I didn't actually think I'd get all this done in half an hour. You know, more than a quarter of the game. I don't even know how that works. But I'm not going to complain because that means I'm free from this thing. So yeah, this game. Well, our competition was the arcade, which was kind of, didn't have any real replayability. The Star Wars droids, which is absolutely an atrocity. There's no controls. There's no anything like that. So, yeah, needless to say, it's not a great one at all. Star Wars droids is horrible. In every design, every fashion, every sense. And, of course, the Famicom was pretty bad as well. It was the best one at the time, but definitely not good. And this definitely was an improvement on the Famicom. It was the same idea as the Famicom, right down to using the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter run at the end. Even though this one was a lot easier than the Famicom. Like, a lot easier. We didn't have our time limit to deal with. We didn't have to deal with, like, trying to rush through the entire thing or whatnot and, like, fly 500 miles per hour to get through the entire thing. You know, it was a lot less chaotic, a lot less congested. All the risks that were in the Famicom version were there, but there was a lot less to worry about. Add to the fact that you had to basically collect all these pickups, and if you miss one of them, you'd probably fail. Yeah, it was rough. It was freaking rough. This one, what wasn't too bad and whatnot. I'm not too sure with certain stages like the Death Star or whatnot that it's exactly possible to complete without like save scum in the save states. I mean, it is, of course, but I wouldn't really want to bother doing that. You know, having to replay the game over and over and over, and that's exactly why I don't. Because games that don't allow you to save in them are pretty bad. Especially if there's, like, no checkpoints or anything like that to go to. If they force you to replay the entire freaking game, there's kind of a problem. And the problem with this is, I didn't see a way to add continues. It was like 10 continues and then you go back to the beginning. Which is better than the Famicom, which had a lot more worlds, a lot more chances to die, and yet pretty much had one life. Was it like one life and you pretty much went... No, I think it was 3 lives. Yeah, 3 lives and you go back to the entire beginning of the game, and you pretty much get one-shot by everything in the game. He actually had a life bar that things wouldn't necessarily kill you in a single hit. Some things could, but not everything. And that felt a lot more fair than the hellhole that was that. So yeah. This was definitely a better game overall. It's still a platformer, so still not my cup of tea. And yeah, the flight-based areas in the middle weren't really that great. It was more kind of like, but it was better than the ones that we got in the past. You know, it actually allowed me to aim around in a cockpit or whatnot, shoot at things, and it wasn't just stop looking at the enemy and they won't hurt you. Actually, that turned out to be exactly what it was with the X-Wing, but that's aside the point. Yeah, it turned out the X-Wing thing basically repeated what we saw in the Famicom, you know, with better graphics. But that's aside the point. In any event, it was a alright game, I guess you could say, at least in comparison to what else we've had. But still not my favorite by any means. Still not something I would actually have willingly played by myself or whatnot, if I was to be trying to do all the Star Wars stuff. If I was just like trying to play this as a standalone thing just because, I would never want to play it because it's a platformer and it still has, it has better music tracks than the Famicom or whatnot. Definitely with the Cantina theme and various things like that. But by a certain point, they started getting relatively repetitive. Luckily, the game was a lot shorter than the Famicom. Maybe it's just me or something like that, but it felt like the game went by rather quickly. Like, once we entered Tatooine, it really escalated really quickly. um, yeah. I mean, there was no side deviations or all that, and that kind of really just accelerated us through the entire game. So, needless to say, a rather surprising way to get through everything, but it worked. And it got me free from the whole thing. Now, of course, I'm not totally free because I have the Empire Strikes Back to play. And I think that pretty much is exactly the same as this game. Like, exactly the same, except, now it's the Empire Strikes Back. So, yeah, it's just kind of a continuation of what we saw here. Well, that kind of stinks. But at least the good news is we have gotten past one of them. And if that one's as quick to complete as this one was, we shall be free from this hellhole in no time. And with all that in mind, thank you very much all for watching, people. It's been a lengthy adventure. Well, not too lengthy. But at least we're free from the NES, well, at least some Star Wars, not the Empire Strikes Back, as I said. Just, like I said, the whole collection-based thing was kind of a pain on Tatooine, and yeah. It just still wasn't my cup of tea because I like immersive environments, and that really wasn't an immersive environment. That wasn't much of an environment at all. That was still arcadey and NES-ish. But I guess that's all you can really ask for at this point. So, for a platformer, I guess it works. I don't really know if I want to say that or whatnot, but yeah. I think as a platformer, it works. It's pretty much as good as we're going to get. That's really the way I figure. There's still Super Star Wars. I don't know what that does. But I don't really know how you can really improve on the formula too much. I'd be curious to see them do it. But I guess we'll come to that bridge when we come to it. For now, this was at least easy enough to complete. On to the next one! Thank you very much all for watching, people. It's been an adventure, and I shall see you all next time.